Goa. This state consisting of sandy beaches, coconut trees, waterfalls all add flavor to the natural view of Goa. Lush green fields, majestic forests, scenic coastal views, train tracks, long roads and cool breeze make up for the perfect natural view. Cool oceans filled with water sports like surfing, parasailing, water scooters etc. add up towards attracting tourists to Goa. Apart from water sports, seafoods like mackerels, tiger prawns, kingfish all have separate delicacies in the hearts of tourists. The exact depiction of how a paradise would be is this state. But unfortunately, India's Pearl of the Orient Seas named Goa is now under danger. More than 3,000 locals came to sit on railway tracks and block the trains as a way of protest against something. What is happening in Goa? How can you as an individual contribute to this? Let's see in this video. Mollem. In this biodiversity hotspot, there are more freshwater streams crisscrossing the geographical area of these two villages than there are houses here. The endemic species found here outnumber the village's human population, of around 4,000. The forest cover is so dense that sunlight does not even reach the forest floor in many places, states the Goa Tourism Development Corporation website. Mollem's forest cover is part of a near-contiguous stretch of Western Ghats, one of the 8 hottest biodiversity spots in the world. All this is good. But what is wrong? Well, 40,000 to 80,000 trees have been cut down to provide area for 3 mega-projects, railway extension to Karnataka, broadening of a national highway and a 400 kV transmission line in the eco-fragile Western Ghats. These 3 projects would require cutting down of over 50,000 trees and diversion of 216 hectares of forest and private land. But wait. We have to sacrifice something for the sake of development, right? Well, that's true. The railway lines will be used to transport imported coal from the Murmigao port to steel plants of Karnataka. The wider lanes are for transportation of processed steel and for sale. But think of this. Coal has to be transported being covered by sheets which are blown off by strong winds. And the dust blown off during the transportation leads to lung diseases when inhaled. Secondly, most developed countries have shifted to renewable ones. But why are we Indians staying behind? There is no use of coal when other renewable ones are developed. Next, the Mollem National Park and Bhagwan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary are among the area to be cleared. Look at all these beautiful cliffs. Imagine them fading away in a few seconds. This area, which is a part of a 150-million-year-old biodiversity hotspot, is older than Mount Everest, the Great Barrier Reef, the Grand Canyon, Mount Fuji and several other monuments. This place also houses 125+ plant species, 75+ mammal species, 200+ butterfly species, 250+ bird species, and numerous reptile species. Under the success of these 3 projects, the entire ecosystem will be affected under the fragmentation of the forest, and the domino effect will impact humans too in some way. But more than ourselves, the person who can feel this better is a resident of Mollem. Therefore, an environmental impact assessment report has to be filed and a majority of citizens have to approve all changes for the projects to be started. But in this Mollem issue, the report has not been shown to the citizens. Next, the government had given the local self-governments complete authority to choose what has to be done without the opinions of the residents. But won't there be opposition from public? Well, the lockdown due to COVID had given a smooth path for all this to happen. Even if this happens, the government has to compensate by reforestation. But Goa does not have enough space for that. Also, the sea level would rise so much and lead to flooding. Secondly, animals would leave their habitat and enter our settlement zones. What's going to happen? A lion won't come to pick children and run away, right? What's the deal? Well, think of the situation where we are today. It was caused by a bat. Bubonic plague, influenza, Ebola, all were caused by animals. Now imagine what would happen if all animals venture out to towns and cities. Now, what can we do for that? First, go to this website named LetIndiaBreathe.in and fill a form against exploitation of our nature. I have given the link in the description, and filling the form is so simple. Secondly, a majority of opposition came from abroad. Because the mainstream media in Goa is busy with politics and entertainment as per what my friends in Goa have said, and thus does not have time to focus on this important issue. So, it is our responsibility to create awareness. I have never asked you all to share my videos. But please do share this one. Let's save the natural and scenic beauty of Goa. This is not just a label. This is a promise. It is okay if you don't make the like button blue. But please share this with your friends. If you feel I am using this as a medium and chance to grow my channel, I have not mentioned my channel name or logo anywhere in this video. So, you can download and share my video. Thank you all for watching. Let's unite to save Goa.